Tragedy of the Titan sub is highlighting the inherent dangers that are present in the increasingly popular extreme tourism industry. It is a market, get this, that could top $1 trillion by 2030, with trips now available to Mount Everest, the South Pole, and even space. With all the danger present in these trips, why do people continue to take them would be a question. Mr. Bolden, where have you been?
I've done several charity challenges,
right,
which is very similar. Mount Kilimanjaro, walked across the Sahara Desert. Iceland did about 6 peaks there,
right,
the Sudeti Mountains in
Wow.
Eastern Europe.
Look at you.
And so that was in my kind of world explorer days when I thought of myself as, I don't know, Marco Polo or someone.
Right.
But, you know, what drove me and my friends, we wanted to raise money for this charity group. But the thing to know about these challenges and this extreme tourism is the organizers want you to fully experience the risk, if you will. So when we did Kilimanjaro, why don't you just take oxygen with you? Because at 19,000 feet above, you know, you're going to have air sickness, right? Or thinness of air.
I did Chile, too.
Did you really? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, listen.
Julie and I like ran 2 miles this morning.
That's what we did.
But the Sahara Desert, you're walking 10 to 15 miles a day up and down sand hills, but around sand hills. It's actually very rocky. But one time when we were there, on the 3rd or 4th day, we walked and they announced that there was a windstorm coming, but we were going to try to make base camp. Well, the persons that put the base camp together knew about the sandstorm, and they moved the tent, you know, the tent where we pitch at night, but they didn't tell us or our guides. And so we got to the place where the tent was supposed to be. The storm was there, but the tents weren't. And so we all just sat down and huddled, and they told us to cover our faces with whatever we could. And we sat there through a sandstorm until the SUVs came to get us after the sandstorm.
The point you made to us during the break was you have no problem with these extreme tourism events, or doing it, for lack of a better term. It's that it needs to be checked, safety, and the like.
Yeah,
and
safety.
you say what you've been through, you knew going into it that it was checked and there were safety regulations and the whole thing.
Yeah, safety first, but things go wrong. You're in this extreme environment. Right. You really are. Anything can go wrong. I went to 17,250 feet at Hans Mayer Cave on Kilimanjaro, right? I passed out from thinness of the air. I had headaches and stuff. They brought me down on a stretcher on a wheel, and guess what? The stretcher and the wheel broke halfway down. I had insurance. Like I said, call the helicopter. I'm in executive mode now. Get me off the mountain. And they said, the winds were too heavy, and it was at midnight their time in Tanzania, and the helicopter couldn't get me. So I'm pretty much stuck. I couldn't keep anything down in my stomach, and so I continued down the stretcher. They called another stretcher halfway down. It was a complete mess, if you will, but one of the greatest adventures I ever had, only because I got back. I got back to the U.S.
I may have I didn't need a stretcher, but it was rough. I had similar experience.
Kili is no joke.
People keep doing it because people want to explore. They want to see things. I think the space one that we showed in here was $400,000. I would go to space. I don't have $400,000. If any of our viewers would like to send me, please. But I would totally go. It's in our spirit, especially as Americans. I think there's something in us that wants to explore new lands and see new things.
Last word.
Look, what I'm concerned about is what does this do to ocean exploration? The ocean is something we really need to care about. I know there's a debate between space versus ocean. Well, you know, this is part of our Earth. Does this impact or, you know, deter people from exploring the ocean, exploring what's out there? I don't know. Big fear
and
of
that's
that.
why we have to be careful of the regulation, Julie. I mean, we were having that conversation earlier because we should have some regulation, but not to the extent that we don't take risks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, coming up, we are joined by a retired Navy captain who served in special ops for 25 years. We'll get some insight into some of the challenges that search teams will face going forward. That's coming up right here on The Hill. Stay with us.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.